Hey yo, it's your boy Monster Man Rocco.
It's your boy Swagger Rock.
This is Snack the Ripper.
And you rap for those who don't know.
This is Master Ace. You are now rocking with the best. Breaking Records Radio.
Breaking Records, man.
Breaking Records Radio.
Breaking Records Radio.
Breaking Records.
Breaking Records.
Breaking Records Radio. Let's go.
Breaking Records Radio.
Press 5 now. How you check Breaking Records Radio.
Breaking Records, man. Radio is like the place to be. I don't know. Fuck strange music, dude.
Yeah, I gotta ask a few things just off the what you just said. There's actually a few things, so I'm gonna try to hopefully kind of word them out so they all come out. And I don't
ask whatever you want.
But first thing I wanted to ask, because I interviewed Percy P recently, and he used to spend a lot of time up at Stretch and Bob shows. I'm curious if you ever interacted with PCP in your days going up and down, or was that later on?
Yeah, shout out to Percy P. Percy P. I basically met him hanging out in front of Fat Beats. His hustle at the time was selling his CDs in front of Fat Beats. Shout out to Percy P. You know what I mean? He used to do his thing. I had a little bit different way, the way that I did my hustle. And I actually had talked with him one time about it and kind of shared my hustle with him.
Yeah.
I was just telling him at that time, you know, that I saluted him and, you know, for hustling. I was like, yo, much props to be out here, you know, but what I'm doing is I'm doing distribution where I don't have to deal with selling shit hand to hand, and I get people to do it for me and get distribution companies. So that was like a convo we probably had talked about outside Fat Beats and shit. That was like the days where I started figuring out the Master P hustle. You know what I'm saying? And, but yeah, shout out to him. He's always been nice with the lyrics, you know what I mean?
Oh, Percy's a legend, man. Another thing I wanted to ask too about the Stretch and Bob show, like your time, going up and down from there. When you were talking about the demo you made, the original demo you and I think you said Bill made that, like in the early 90s, is that the one that you won the demo contest on Stretch and Bob for?
It is, and it's also the show where where Bob refused to let us up.
Oh, really?
After we won. Yeah, he was being a dick.
Oh,
he was fronting on us for a good 2-3 years and giving excuses. When part of winning the contest was if you won the demo contest, he had to let us up.
Yeah.
And he fronted. That's where I started learning the shadiness of the industry, that even dudes you respect and fuck with, that's why I kind of didn't like Bobbito. See, here's the thing. I never had any reason not to like the dude. But we won your demo battle contest, and you reneged on letting us up. And immediately I started thinking, oh, shit, okay, dudes are shady like that?
Yeah.
Wow, okay. And you know what's crazy? You know what took us getting up? Fatal, who was on fucking Live at the Barbecue, who was real good friends with Large Professor and Nas at the time.
Yeah.
Fatal knew Bobbito and started managing Bill. And Fatal said, yeah, I'm going up. And it was in 94. And Fatal said, I'm going up to the show. And I was like, oh, word? I was like, yeah. And asked me if I wanted to go. And I was already at the stage where I was already bitter. I was like, nah, fuck Bobbito. Because that dude fronted on me.
Yeah.
We won demo. And Fatal goes, nah, I'll hook it up now. He ain't fronting on me. And I was like, word? Okay. And Fatal had it like that. Bobbito feared Fatal and was probably friends with him on a level, you know, both Puerto Ricans, where, you know, Fatal had it like that. Like, I'm coming up with them. You know what I'm saying? So Bobbito wasn't going to tell him no.
Yeah.
That would have been a problem. Fatal would have probably threatened him. You know, something would have went down, bottom line. Fatal let me know you're getting up there. But I had it in my head like, yo, this dude dissed me. Listen, I loved the show and listened to it because I was all about the music.
Yeah.
So I wasn't going to be like, oh, fuck the show. I rocked the show. Religiously, you rocked it. But I had this inner bitterness of like, yo, you fucking played us like a dick. You were an asshole about that. So that wasn't cool. So when I went up there, I definitely was not friendly with Bobbito, really. And Bobbito and them probably felt the energy. And this is when I went up, and I'm necrophiliac, 1990 gore, necrophiliac. And listen, Bobbito loved it. Because he was probably like, wow, this dude, I've never had anybody come up here rapping with a death metal voice. And I was saying some crazy shit that a lot of the other listeners didn't say. Like, then I go to a bordello, open up the mouth of each bitch and piss and dismiss the liquid that's yellow. And that shit that Bobbito liked. He liked when Kool Keith and certain rappers would say perverted shit.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of saying perverted shit in that rhyme. Stick 2 hooks through your fucking tits. Oh, my first line is my castration hand is steady, so bitch, are you ready to get your dick chopped off with a machete? So they're just bugging out. And that did a lot for me. That helped me. Like, I remember a lot of people over the years, their first time hearing me was that.
Oh, word.
Now, listen, I hold no issues with Bobbito now. But when you talk history, I'm just going to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Like, Bobbito, much love to you. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, I ended up appreciating Bob later in life more for the fact that I was even one of the few people that would get allowed up there. Because in reality, a lot of people were rejected. Because if everybody was up there, then the show wouldn't be as legendary. Only certain people ended up really being able to come up and spit over that, 10 years or 8 years. So I ended up appreciating what they did in my mind. But remember, when you're hungry at the beginning and anyone rejects you, you end up holding a grudge. Like, oh, yo, you know that? I won the demo battle contest. You said I couldn't come up? That's fucked up.
Yeah.
I thought that was crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I thought I had earned my spot. Apparently I did not. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it just showed me, a demo don't mean shit. I got to take shit further. You know what I mean? Like, once you get rejected for one thing, you need to look at it and be like, okay, that didn't make enough of an impression, I can see. I definitely made an impression in '94 when I went up with Fatal and my brother.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then I went up another time in '95 with Search and Bill, which was nonfiction. And this time I dropped the death metal voice because I realized people in hip hop ain't gonna be able to handle it, and I'm gonna end up losing a lot of fans.
Yeah.
So I went from going my castration hand is steady to you wouldn't want to fuck, you know what I mean? More a hip hop voice, more of an aggressive, like as if it was my version of a Nas, me using my more real voice.
Yeah.
And then I rapped only thug shit when I went up that. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew I needed to flip styles. I knew everything couldn't be, evil or what you would call horrorcore. I didn't really call my shit horrorcore. I ended up calling my shit death rap. But I knew at the time I needed to come up with styles to make myself stand out. That's why when I went on Riz's show, I started rapping porno raps and rapping about porn magazines and shit, because I also knew that was a good angle. Because there might be some people that don't want to hear me rapping violent. There might be some people that don't want to hear me rapping thug shit. So, and that was, funny enough, Riz really didn't like none of those styles. But Riz was into porn. You know what I mean? Like, he liked porn magazines and movies. So when I would do that, I would get this, smile from him. So it kind of showed me I have the talent to do a couple of different styles.
Yeah.
I'm not going to limit myself to one thing.
Yeah.
Even though some people know me as Death Rap King because of doing so much as that, and I called myself that, I still can do straight up thug shit. You know what I mean? I can do straight up fucking, because I live thug shit. It's not like I'm rapping about slapping the shit out of someone and I never did it, and I'm just talking because I'm trying to be tough. People fucking know me. They know how I get down. So when I rap that style, it resonates with them, especially if they're thugged out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?